pellets. Lost a toenail. Oh my god. That sounds painful. Sorry to hear that. One. There we go. There we go. That's half. We're at half. All right. Whew. I don't know how we're going to divide that in half, but I should have put the 3 yolks in separate bowls, but well, you know, whatever. All right, so for chocolate-wise, we're gonna use 113 grams of chocolate and 8 grams of cocoa powder. How do we want to go about this? I think what we're gonna do is, if it'll fit, we'll put our chocolate in my little silicone melty thingy. Yeah, I can probably divide them either by volume or weight, because they're roughly 18 grams a piece. So it'll be all right. If it'll fit, I'll melt it in here. And then in the microwave, just in bursts. So we don't have to get a whole double boiler situation going. We'll go just a tad bit over because we'll leave like a gram or 2 behind just for scraping concerns. There we go. And 1 for me. Heading off, okie dokie. And D-Pain, thank you so much for the raid, D-Pain. Have a great night, sleep well. See you later, okie dokie. If this is a real goodbye, or if this is one of your fake goodbyes, see you in 5 minutes, you know? We'll find out. We'll find out. Where's my little silicone melty hat? There we are. And then we'll put you on time cook, and we'll call it, I don't know, 3 minutes of time cook, and we'll set the power level at like 3. Three might be too little. I'm still figuring out the whole power level situation with the microwave. You know, it turns it off for a little bit, turns it back on, that type of thing. Oh boy. Okay. Let's split our yolks while we're doing things. Maybe I can just pour them? Because I haven't broken them yet. Here, you'll... 1. Bloop. 2. I might be able to pull this off. There we go. 3. Hooray! Perfect. That was easy. Why are we curving? Why are we sagging? What's going on? What? What are we doing? All right, hang on. We gotta rinse. I only have one tiny spatula. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, thanks for the follow, Bino. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why my follow alerts are doubled today. So sorry if it was painfully loud. All right, these aren't melty at all. These aren't melty at all. Put it back in here. Go back. Get back in there. By the way, we were successful backing up castmate. Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Oh.
That's good news. That's good news. I'm happy to hear that, 9. That's exciting. Oh. Let's see. I suppose I could get the cocoa powder out. I wanted to do a blend. You know what? No, I'm not going to do a blend. I'm just going to do the black cocoa. It'll give me extra contrast. Or maybe we should do a blend. The blend will taste better. Let us blend. You know what we could throw in? We could throw in a little espresso.
Good news, everyone.
Should I get out the drug scale? If I can find where I put it. I'm in dire need of organization.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.
Oh, there's the drug scale. Ended up making pasta today with leftover yolks. Ooh. Hell yeah. I love egg pasta. Like, a lot. That stuff is so good.
Woo!
Let's see. Oh, we're starting to get a little bit of melt. Starting to get a little melty. Not too melty, but some. Cook. Barrel level also 3. Hit start. One day you're gonna stream making as many different pastas. Ooh. Playing a little Madden. Excellent. Have fun. And importantly, relax, you know, after that hell of a shift. You don't need to be here on my account, you know? No need to save me from being stupid. All right, we're doing a mix. We're gonna get 4 of the Oh, I remember. I remember it like it was yesterday. Alrighty. There's our black cocoa. And now for our regular cocoa. Wish I had Dutch processed, but I don't. Go. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see what this chocolate situation's like. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice and melty. Yeah, that's nice and melty. You can... Hot lava. All right, let's turn this back on. A little touch down. And then, let's see. Chocolate. The camera. Hold up. We forgot to position the camera. The camera's important. All right, turn this back on. Let's go in with our chocolate. What do we want to do the eggs? No, we'll go in with the chocolate. We'll loosen with chocolate. Sorry, I'm blocking the camera with my big stupid hands. Okay, well, that's a certainly interesting consistency for it to be. Not what I expected. Still kind of warm. Put that on low. Give it 1 or 2 more heats. Units of heat. I made chocolate dirt. I did it. I made the dirt. All right, there's our 3 egg yolks. Woo! Where are we at now? We're not quite hot. Ah! Ah! There we go. All right. Take a little bit of this, sacrifice into there. We need more. They're slimy and gross and rich in taste. Okay, well, we didn't put any espresso in, but there's our egg yolks. We didn't cook them. I'm calling that a win. I think, that sort of looks like it's supposed to be that way. Hell yeah. That's one win. Now we just got to do that for cheese. So, what's up, Black? Oh, I don't know. We're feeling nervous. We're attempting a marbled cheese and chocolate souffle. So we're way out there. Condor calls for aid. So we're doing 2 separate batters. That's what we're in the middle of right now. And we're gonna like pipe them together on the inside and then a little cheese tweel for the top. That's the goal. We made a single base. Roux with I did. I made the drawing of the souffle in paint.net, which is not the appropriate program to be doing that in, but it's the one I did. And then to sort of give it some texture, instead of being regular blended with the chalkboard, it's additively blended. So like some of the texture of the chalkboard comes through on it. And then each of these arrows and texts are different sources inside of OBS, and they have different reveal transitions. So like if I reset, if I do that, they sort of like paint themselves in, and then like the arrow kind of swoops in, but it's a little bit of a cheese. Not quite like a drawing animation. Oh, don't do that. I can teach you how to do it. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. The chalkboard texture is doing a lot of heavy lifting. What kind of, well, okay, so flavor-wise, I really like chocolate chips and Cheez-Its together. Like, so that's what we're aiming for. Chocolate chips and Cheez-Its. So we have cheddar cheese, and a lot of the cheese souffles that I looked at, they like split, you know, like they're a little bit rustic, right? So they're, but I wanted the nice like pastry chocolate sides, and I found a recipe from David Leibowitz that is for goat cheese, but not cheddar. So after doing a bunch of napkin math, I've made a cheddar cheese paste where I used milk to approximate the similar amounts of moisture, fat, and proteins. So I'm hoping that it will work out appropriately when we mix it together. That's the theory. Should make chocolate Cheez-Its at one point. Oh, yeah. So, we have to do the cheese side. I gotta watch. I did math. I am an engineer. So, that's sort of my day job is math. But I gotta watch this so we can do the cheese one. Because we don't want this chocolate residue hanging out in our cheese mixture. One moment. Quick maths. It wasn't as quick as I wanted it to be. I found some research papers talking about moisture contents in cheeses that they had measured in various commercial cheeses. So getting the numbers to do the math, I suppose, took longer than the actual math, because the actual math was just spreadsheet. Real simple. I don't know if it'll work. I might have done a bunch of math, like, for nothing. This might be a fickle endeavor. A moot point? A farce. I think that's what we're looking for. A farce. That sounds like the right word. Can I pick what kind of souffle you should make? Oh, no. How fancy do you want to be? Like, this is like way out of the comfort zone. I feel like you should pull off. Oh, it's fancy. Okay. Well, I wasn't brave enough to attempt the little puck, because some of the recipes I saw where you freeze like a filling, right? And then you put the filling in the center and it rises with it, so that when you scoop into it, it's got the filling in the center. If you're going for maximum fancy, I feel like you should have one of those. So, I don't know, do you want chocolate on chocolate on chocolate? Or maybe you do like a chocolate one and then have like a raspberry like core, you know? Maybe some like brandy or something in there? I don't know. And then what for the top? The top needs something fancy, but you don't have a whole lot of time, right? I did see one of them made like little caramel discs that they put on top, which is where I got the idea for the tweel, right? So you could do like you could give like the you could do like the little caramel, like a salty caramel disc that adorns the top of it, and then some sort of puck in the center. The salted caramel and I don't know. Part of me just says raspberry, right? Like maybe a raspberry and okay, yeah, do that. See, this is where yes, chocolate. I mean, if you want to make it even more complicated, you do a marble, right? You do a marble with the center with the sponge sugar ball on top. Marbled. Marbled, I don't know, maybe just yeah, that. Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. Do you marble with like vanilla, so it's like white and black, you know, like very striking colors, or do you marble with like a berry, like a raspberry souffle, marbled with the chocolate? But then there's like too much raspberry in there, so I wasn't sure what to do about the marble. You know? What if you marble? You could do the black, or you could do like red velvet, right? You could do black cocoa and then like red velvet. So it's still chocolate and chocolate, right? But it's like two different kinds of chocolate. Yeah, I know red velvet's sort of like just red food coloring, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's like the other side, like it's the opposite of Dutch processed. Is what it's supposed to be. How much time do you have? Well, the roundup stream is the 28th. So anytime before the 28th. You got tons of time. Plus, I'm assuming you've made a souffle before and you're not flying as blind as I am. So, you know, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. We got this all. Let's get this in here. The remainder of the goop. And get our cheese. Oh, we gotta wash this guy as well. And a little bit of paprika. That's not what I wanted to be on the camera. There we go. That's what we were aiming for. That over there. Put this here. Put this chocolate over here because we need this guy. All right, egg yolks into our bowl. Turn this guy on over to the hand cam. Start warming him up. Just get this hot. A meringue cage would be interesting. All right. While that heats, we got to figure out how to get our cheddar goat cheese. Out of the container. Ugh. I need a longer spatula. This is so difficult. This is so difficult. All right, calm down. Everybody calm down with your temperature. Destroyed by the humidity. Then devoured by a crocodile. Or perhaps Florida Man himself. Okay, that's like most of the cheese. Give that a quick mix. See where we're at. Color-wise, could be more yellow, I suppose. What's up, Mystic? Oh, why thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a little behind on the next update, but I really appreciate it. All right, we gotta get some of this into there. Oh, we're in commercial. We'll wait a second. Oh, hold a second. Holding. Holding. Oh, you know what? We'll sprinkle a little paprika in here. Just because. Just a little. Just because Cheez-Its have paprika. It's not as radioactive orange as I would like. All right, later, Bino. Sleep well. Thank you for coming in and thank you for the follow. I appreciate the help. And hope tomorrow goes well, you know? Oh no. Got a little on the... I don't know about this. This don't look thick enough. Does this look thick enough to you? It don't look thick enough to me. That looks like it's gonna be a problem. I mean, I guess we could cook it. Look thick enough. I don't know. You can cook it and see what happens. Could add more flour. Because the other one had cocoa powder. I mean, if we add starch now, we can cook it just like a pastry cream. Because a pastry cream... This was just the 3 egg yolks plus the cheese. So I added my cheese paste into the bechamel. And then added it to the egg yolks. The cheese did contain milk. I put it there. My cheese paste was part milk. I think we do 2 things. We go back into here. Just like a pastry cream. We add like another little bit of flour. Actually, instead of a flour, we're going to add cornstarch. Like that. Except now we have to get the whisk out because it's all clumpy. Maybe a tad more starch. And then we turn this on and we go a little bit low and we just go like this. Just like a pastry cream. Thanks, Mazzaro. Hopefully we don't screw it up. Let me add a little bit more starch in. There we go. Just a little bit. I love the saucier for this type of thing because it doesn't have the corners and the whisk gets all the way around the edge. Friggin' love it. It's good. Tis good. Getting sauce. What's up, Shadow? We're really flying sort of without a map on this one. I was kind of hoping it would thicken by now. There is cheddar cheese, milk, butter, flour, cornstarch, and paprika in here. Lots of things. We're making the souffle base. So, let me hit this scene. We're attempting to make a marbled chocolate and cheese souffle. So, this is the cheese base that we're working on. And then we have little cheese twirls for the top is the goal. But when we were kind of guessing at the recipe for this. Yeah, we're part of, if you do exclamation point KG, there you go. This is for our monthly culinary club called The Labyrinth, where each month the Minotaur demands that you make him a different meal or culinary item. And this month, the Minotaur is demanding a souffle. So we are making a souffle. That's what we're doing. You can be a kitchen gladiator as well. If you so choose, you don't have to stream it. You can make it and just post pictures in the Discord. It's for every, all different levels of cooking. You don't have to be a crazy person like myself. Oh, it's starting to thicken. It's thickening. I can feel it. Damn, did I need more? Do I need more starch? I might need more. Let's toss a little bit more in. Scoop. We're really winging it now. Maybe once it cools, it'll be a little bit thicker. I think that's good. That's like pastry cream. Hell yeah. You should. It's a monthly type of thing, so like it's not a super tight deadline, and if you're busy one month, you don't have to worry, It's just chill. It's a chill reason to do more interesting things in the kitchen. That's good. I'm thinking this is what we want. Saved it. Hopefully. We'll find out. All right, let me clean out this bowl. Clean out the bowl. Avoid getting scalded by your apartment's incredibly hot water. That's no fun. Yeah, Saren is the creator of the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth Master? Something like that? Gladiator Supreme? Alrighty. We can chuck this. There's a little more cheese. Chuck this in the bowl. Not sure if the spatula or if the whisk is the right tool for this. Probably should be using a spatula. But using the wrong tool is my specialty. Are you not the labyrinth master? There we go. Okay. Oh, I don't. Okay. I need to be more versed 40K, I think. Gonna have to catch up on my 40K lingo. And if I end up buying $4,000 worth of minis to play the tabletop Warhammer, I'm blaming both of you. Let's see, do we have any more need for this thing? We've got our chocolate base, we've got our cheese base. I think all that we have to do now is make the meringue. It's my own fault for not keeping up with that corner of nerddom. That's my job. I'm supposed to know these types of things. I'm out here slacking. I do hope that the show that they're working on turns out good. Especially after poor Henry Cavill got done dirty by the Witcher writers. The secret level? Oh, see, secret, is that the name of a show? I have not, if that's the name of a show. I think the show is still happening. I feel like Reddit would have exploded if there was news that it wasn't happening. They're just slow. TV takes like thousands of years to build now. I don't know why. Though, I mean, can we all just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Invincible got its third season out in essentially a year from the previous season? So it is possible. It is physically possible to produce another season of TV in 1 year. Oh, that sounds good. What's up, Tony? We are doing the Labyrinth, which is a monthly culinary club. And this month's objective is souffle. So we're trying to build a marbled chocolate and cheese souffle. We want it to like come out of the tin like nice and straight, because you know some of those cheese souffles get a little rustic on the top.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around.
Thank you, Jane. That one just says we're marbling it with chocolate and cheese. And then on top, we have a little cheese tweel. So what we've done so far, where we are, we have our cheese and our chocolate bases for our two batters. And then we have our tweels already made. There's our cheese tweel for the top. And you too can join the Labyrinth, and you don't have to stream it. It's a monthly thing, so you have all month to complete the challenge, and then you can post in Saren's Discord. That's where that link goes to, and you can see what everyone else is doing for the challenge. People are streaming it if you want. What's up, Allie? If you want to stream it, we encourage it, but you don't need to. It's for people of all levels. You know, you don't have to be. I'm an assistant to the manager of this club. The creator is Saren. She's in chat, but I help organize, I suppose. She does most of the hard work. I'm just kind of here, taking credit for things. That's my specialty. But we set a different challenge every month, and this month is souffle. We've had a lot of really cool souffles so far, and I'm hoping mine turns out. But I've never made a souffle, and B, this recipe is sort of a Frankenstein of a bunch of recipes. So last month was pot pie. So that's like savory, right? It's specifically culinary, so it's not all baking, and it's not all, like cooking, I suppose. It's a little bit of both. So you were assaulted by a mime. I was embarrassed because I didn't see it coming. I tried to file a police report, but the weapon of assault remains unseen. Oof. You should do it, Allie. You should do it. And then at the end of the month, we do a little roundup stream where we talk about everyone's, achievements for the month, what went well. I don't think we've said what could be better. But, I'm sure with the, 50% success rate that I'm going to have, that I'm anticipating for this, I might have a pile of sludge that we can say that this could have gone better. And then we announce the following month's challenge, I suppose is the word I'm looking for. We announced the following month's challenge